What's going on, everybody? So today we have a full stability / injury prevention workout. Okay, this workout will be good for people trying to develop speed, explosiveness, agility, and change of direction. This is also good for people rehabbing their knees, their ankles, or hips. Okay, within this workout, we're going to focus on a lot of mobility work and putting our body under tension. All right, we're going to focus on a lot of time under tension, in which we put our knees, ankles, and hips under tension for periods of time, developing that muscle endurance, developing that endurance within the joints. Okay, another question that I get a lot of the time is, how many times a week can we do this workout, etc. This is great for people that are in season. You can do this 2 to 3 times a week. I hope y'all enjoy this workout. If you guys have any types of questions, comment, hit me on IG. You can DM me. All right, I read everything. Please like the video. Please subscribe to me. All right, I appreciate that. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in with me and rocking with me. Other than that, enjoy the video. Much love. Let's go. All right, y'all. So we're starting with the ankles, okay? I like to start with the ankles and work our way up to the knees and then up to the hips. So what we're going to do today is come high on the balls of the feet, okay? Call these ballerinas. And what we're going to do is come to a lunge on the balls of the feet. At no point in this exercise are we going to come flat. And you come back, okay? We're here. All we're doing is putting our ankles under tension, all right? Building that strength, building that muscle endurance, building that endurance within the foot complex. All right? This is what helps you be able to sprint at a high rate, be able to absorb force and produce force at a more optimal rate. And with these are some of my favorites. Start the session with these every time, all right? No matter what type of day you're having, a movement day, a sprinting day, whatever it may be, jumping. We're gonna go 2 sets of 20 seconds with these, okay? Lateral walks, all right? These are great for developing that strength and stability within the ankles and within the knees, okay? We're gonna put our knees under tension with these and our ankles under tension with these. So first thing we do, come to a cross position, okay? I don't want you guys too low, all right? And I don't want you guys too high. So we're going to be in that perfect squatted position, okay? We're going to be on the balls of our feet. At no point will our feet be flat. I want you guys high on the balls of your feet, okay? So we're deep into there, and we're going to go step, step, okay? Step, step. Everything slow and controlled. We want a slow and controlled movement, all right? With that, I want your core engaged, and I want you on the balls of the feet, not letting your heels sink at any time, okay? Now, what a lot of people have the tendency to do is, as they're taking their steps, they bounce. I don't want you to bounce, because then that takes tension off the knees. It takes tension off the ankles, okay? So you just want that good, clean motion, no bouncing, all right? No bouncing and no coming flat foot at all, okay? This is going to build that strength within the knees and within the ankles. So a full rep should look like this. Everything slow and controlled. The slower, the better. The slower you are, the slower you go, the more tension you got. All right. And there and back is 1. I want you guys to go 2 sets of 4. All right, you guys. Now we're working our way up to the knees, okay? Onto the knees. Now what we have are iso holds. Some of my absolute favorite exercises for building that solid foundation of support and strength within the knees, okay, and within the quads. So what we're going to do, get a weight that you can handle. You can also do this without weight if you don't have anything, okay? So we're going to get a solid weight. What we're going to do today, we're just going to go 2 sets of 6, okay, with 4-second holds. So we're here, slight come up, okay? I don't want you guys having that bad posture with a hunch back. You want good posture, core fully engaged, and we're holding, okay? 2-second relax and get right back to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, relax. 1, 2, and you can literally see how my quad is popping out, okay? And that's what you want. You want extreme engagement within the quad, okay? Building that strength and support within the knee. 4. All right, slow count it. Switch legs. On a leg that's weaker, I want you guys to do more reps, okay? That's how you eliminate that muscle imbalance. Same thing. Good posture, core engaged. We're there. 2, 3, 4. My left leg is weaker, so I'm going to always go either longer seconds or more reps on that leg just to eliminate that imbalance. Next knee exercise that we have, love is for building that strength and stability within the knees, okay? Also indirectly within the hip. So what we're going to do, we're going to have our core engaged. This works balance. This works strength. This works stability. We're going to go as slow as possible down, okay? Slow as possible. Touch, explode up. All right. The slower we go down, the more tension we put within the knee, the more stress we put within the knee. All right. And the slower you go down, the more difficult you'll find it to control it underneath you. If you rush it, that's a big thing a lot of people do. A lot of people go down, and then they sit hard. You want a soft sit, and you want to go down as slow as possible, pretty much annoyingly slow. This exercise directly targets the knees, okay? The knees and the quads. Love these for building that strength within the knees. So what we're going to do is bring ourselves out, and you can use this with no weight as well. What we're going to do is make sure that the leg is locked out fully. That way you can feel yourself going down. What we're going to do is go down 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the bottom for 4 seconds, okay? And what we're doing is building that strength within the quad and within the knees, putting our knees and quads under tension, okay? And I want you to explode up, all right? Down slow and controlled, slow as possible. I do not want you guys going down rush, all right? That defeats the purpose of the exercise. From that position, explode up, okay? Now, 2 things. I don't want you guys' posture bad, and I don't want you guys going down too low, all right? Because then you don't put the knees under tension the way it's supposed to be, okay? So you want that happy medium, and you want to go down slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Stay strong in that position. Explode up, okay? And with those, I want you guys to go 2 sets of those, all right? 2 sets of 4 with 4-second holds. What we're going to do, and a lot of people think that these are easy, but they're not. They're very challenging, okay? They work a lot of balance and a lot of stability within the hips, within the knees directly, and within the ankles, okay? You have to, this requires full body coordination, okay? Starting from the ground up. So you want to make sure that your foot is activated, the ankle is activated. All we're going to do is start with the plate on one side, bring the plate up and over, all the way over, slow and controlled. The more slow and controlled, the better, okay? All we're working on is body control, stabilizing underneath the ankles, the knees, and the hips. Absolute favorite exercise. And with these, if you do use weight, you don't have to. Just use a very light weight. This is a 10-pound weight that I'm using, all right? Use a light weight. This burns, and you use every muscle. With these, there and back is 1, okay? And I want you guys to just go 1 set of 4. And if you got to reset in the middle of a rep, that's fine. I want every rep within these sets to be very efficient, okay? So if you have to reset during a rep or restart, that is fine. And be conscious of doing more reps on the leg that's weaker, okay? I like to do that, man. Big fan of it. I'm gonna always reiterate that because that's something that really helps eliminate those muscle imbalances and get those legs on an equal playing field. That way you can optimize explosiveness, speed, prevent injury, etc. You gotta understand, if y'all trying to prevent injury, this injury prevention work is the best possible work that you can do as an athlete, as a non-athlete as well. It's what optimizes speed, agility, change of direction, explosiveness, jumping, whatever it is that you're trying to develop, injury prevention work optimizes that. Also, during season, injury prevention work is some of the best work that you can do. Reason being that it does prevent injury and it does enhance the attributes that you need on the field. It directly correlates with building strength within the knee, building strength within the ankle, mobilizing the hips, etc. So just be conscious of that. Go about your training in the right manner and you'll be all right. With this exercise, guys, this targets the hips directly, okay? This is in-range hip strengthening. Now, I'm gonna show you guys 2 variations. This is the more advanced variation, okay? This is where you put your hip at in range and you lift yourself up from that in range, forcing your hip having to work while in that flex position, okay? So what we're gonna do is, and this also builds that strength within the leg, within the hip, within the quads as well, okay? So one thing I want you guys focusing on is to not use I don't want you guys helping yourself down here, okay? That's the main thing to focus on, is to not help yourself with that down leg, okay? We don't want no push off because then that takes all the stress off the hip, all right? How every rep should look, it should be here and pull up, all right? Every time we here, pull up and just reset back down, okay? And with these, keep it low and rep. All right, just go about 4 reps. I just want you guys doing 4 reps. All right, just do 4 reps. Okay, 1 set of 4 each leg. As you start to get used to this, you can start going up, do 2 sets of 4, but always you can increase sets. I do not want you guys going high in rep. For the next variation, it's the same concept, but you can start with a smaller box, okay? And you can use a bench, a chair, whatever it may be. I recommend you guys start on a smaller scale anyway, okay? So what we're gonna do, same concept, no help on the down leg. I like to put all my weight on the leg that I'm gonna lift with. From there, same thing, no help, okay? Right back down. And this builds that strength. This builds that solid base of support within the hip. A lot of people have weak hips. This is what's going to help eliminate that weakness, that imbalance that people have. Got to approach the problem direct. A lot of athletes in general struggle with weak hips or immobile hips, all right? You have to build that strength and that solid foundation within the hips. And you have to approach the problem direct. If you don't approach this problem direct, you're going to always have some type of weakness within the hip, which leaves you more susceptible to injury, which leaves a lot of explosiveness, speed, and just optimal ability on the table. All right, so make sure you approach the problem direct. One of my favorite hip exercises, I call these a stripper pose. All right, what we're going to do is develop that range of motion within the hip. Okay, come close to the object. We're going to have good posture. Okay, we're going to be straight. I do not want you guys having poor posture and bent at the hip. All right, going to be straight, core engaged. And what we're going to do is come full circular motion and reset. Okay, I don't want you guys to just come up. All right, be conscious of that. We're not just coming up. I want you guys to draw a full circle, get full range of motion within the hip. Okay, and with these, we're going to go just 1 set. It's 1 set of 7. All right, if you feel you need 2 sets, do 2 sets. I like to go 2 sets of these, especially on my active recovery days, just to build that strength and mobility within the hip. And if you feel any type of popping or clicking, that's fine. That's letting you know this is the type of work that your hip need. So for this exercise, we're developing hip strength and range of motion. This is a tough exercise for people, okay? But this is probably the best hip exercise that I like to use for strength and mobility combined, okay? So what we're gonna do here is have upright posture. I recommend you guys to sit against the wall, all right? And what we're gonna do from here, I like to bring my arms out to create tension and just lift, okay? We're coming to a lift. All right, be careful to not turn your hips, all right, because that's cheating, and then that takes out the range of motion aspect of this exercise. So we're here, and we're just coming to a lift. Slow and controlled. We're not slamming anything down or rushing the movement, okay? The slower, the more you develop that hip function, all right? And if you feel any cramping within the quad, that's just letting you know that you're overcompensating for a weak hip, okay? So that's fine. We're just going to develop hip strength as we gradually do this, all right? And these are challenging. If you feel any cramping in the quad, that's okay. And I want you guys to go 1 set of 7. There and back is 1. We're going to go 1 set of 7, all right? Be wary of the posture, all right? I do not want you guys leaning back to get over. Sit against the wall so you don't even have to worry about that. And that's a wrap for today's workout. Hope you guys enjoy, okay? I hope you guys enjoy this workout. Please take this with you. You guys can do this 2 to 3 times a week, especially if you're in season, all right? To help mobilize your hips, to help strengthen the hips, strengthen the knees, ankles, etc. And also, if you guys want a full injury prevention program, I have made an injury prevention program. The link will be in the description, okay? And you can get half off. Use the code SPEED, okay? SPEED. Use the code SPEED to get half off. If you guys have any questions, please contact me. You guys can DM me, comment, and please like the video. Please subscribe to your boy. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Much love to y'all.